He never called me from Florida anyways.
Well, the last thing you need is your best friend and you not talking at this stage of the game, no?
Yeah. I feel sorry.
Bye.
Have a nice
day.
Have a nice day.
Accident happened to anybody.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Have a nice
Thank you,
day.
it's true.
Yeah.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Nice people.
Okay, the French, the
Oh,
nicest.
yeah. I wouldn't take one of them for 10 Anglo-Saxons.
What's that? What's that? You wouldn't take one? You wouldn't trade one Frenchman?
Frenchman for 10 Anglo-Saxons.
What's that other thing you call them? You call them Jim something. Jim dandies.
Yeah.
What's a Jim dandy? You always used to call Anglos, geez, a Jim dandy.
Mooches.
Now, there's two kinds of mooches, as I understand it. One kind of mooch is someone who's very rich but very cheap, doesn't like to spend a match.
That's one kind.
Then the other kind is someone who just mooches off you. Mooches.
Or who spends money where you can get him. The more you rip him, the better he loves you.
Oh, right, that's the mooch. What did I say?
You said that
He doesn't want to spend a penny. He doesn't like to spend a match.
Yeah.
That's not a mooch.
No.
A mooch is someone who you can rip apart.
Hard, yeah.
Well, that's
Like
what
with carpets, I used to do. Lord.
Right, you used to call them, I'm going to get a couple of mooches.
Yeah. But how I did it, very good. They love it. But I gave them good carpets.
How did you do it? What did you do?
Okay. Let's say I went into a factory.
Yeah?
They were the toughest in the world.
No.
Patel.
No, the toughest are Chinese.
No, Chinese was easy with me.
Okay.
I'll tell you with Chinese.
No, go with the Paki. Go with the hard one.
Patel.
Patel. Why?
He only wanted good carpets. He wasn't poor, a nice home in dollar.
Right?
So I told him, it's $35 a yard, Patel, plus tax.
Right?
This carpet is a 60-ouncer, feel it. I put the under padding and I had a big sample, step on it. He loved it. It was one of the 60 ounces, Lord. He loved it. So, happy, yeah. But I gotta charge you the tax, which I didn't have to. Labor is tax-free.
Right?
Yes, he agreed.
Yeah?
Then when I came back again, no tax. But I was smart, Lord. I added 2 taxes on. I knew he's gonna. So let's say it came out to $1,000. In those days was 5% tax.
So you charge him 10%.
Exactly.
So this way he gets you down to 5, which is what it was supposed to be.
Exactly. So you got the answer. But Patel, you told me we agreed. But happy. But you gotta get me a.
Don't they talk like this with the Batavi? You told me it was gonna be $5 tax.
Yeah.
And now it's $10 tax where you charge me so
No,
much.
I never told him. But I said, I'll tell you what. If you get me a customer, I'll charge you only a tax. And he
But when
got
you went
me.
in, when it was nice when you went in his house, smelled nice. It was a nice.
Yeah, smell, it stank. They all stink, Lord. And the house stank from that curry shit. And he gave me customers, and I sold them all. Now, Chinese. I get a call to go on the South Shore. You remember that China or Japan was becoming communist.
China?
So the rich moved out of there.
China.
They came to Montreal, beautiful big homes. I get a call to go on the South Shore to a Chinese. I juiced them up. I said, I got meaty, cheap, low-end, not cheap, low-end carpets, medium, and I got a 60-ounce carpet on a tremendous special. What would you like me to bring? Bring the 60-ounce carpet. I bring the 60-ounce carpet, and I show him like that, steps on it. That's what I want. How much is that a yard installed with patio? 35 plus tax. The regular carpet, which is true, was $60 a yard. Ralph bought seconds, but you could not see the seconds. And a beautiful carpet. And I sold him, and it took over 100, close to 200, a big house, the whole house. And it came out to about $2,000. And he says, what do you want for a deposit? I said, how does 500 sound? Took out $100 bills, low like that. 5 of them. That's how fast I finished it off.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Those are good
then
stories.
a doctor comes in, Hungarian on a Saturday, into the store.